Welcome to level 857. We're doing a special My Take Final Thoughts with Sega Ages. Sega Ages Gain Ground. I was trying to figure out, we're going to say Gain Ground Sega Ages or Sega Ages Gain Ground.
Spanish Gain Ground.
Alright, if you guys been checking out the channel, you would know that we just finished Gain Ground for the Nintendo Switch. Thank you, M2, for bringing this arcade relic classic to the Nintendo Switch. And now we have beaten it. We're about to give you our final thoughts. A little history about the host here at level 857. We played just about every iteration of Gain Ground that there's been, from the arcade to the Genesis.
I beat the Game Gear one.
You beat the Game Gear one?
Yeah.
That's crazy. No one's played the Master System one, right? But we have.
I think
seen
Jay did. Jay, no?
Game Gear.
Oh,
Game Gear. You didn't play the Master System one. It looks like something we would have played during
Probably
the
the
Master
same
System
thing.
too.
I thought it was pretty bad.
I saw it too. It's pretty bad. But now that we've beaten this, guys, what do you think is the favorite, best version of Gain Ground ever released?
Ever. Easily Genesis.
I didn't like the 3-player aspect. I mean, I thought I would.
Right.
I didn't make the game better.
3 players didn't make. Well, I like the 3. I think 3 players was great,
I
but
think it broke the game.
you think? I don't think that's what broke the game. It's
Two
like,
players is way more balanced.
you think 2 players is more balanced?
Well, they shoot less.
So they don't shoot everywhere.
One player, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Two
shoot
players
less.
is not bad. Look, we're doing 2 players. Not bad.
They
No,
shoot less.
But you gotta understand. Let me get in there right there. Look at that. Are they shooting more because I'm here? No,
Dude,
they're
there's
not.
2 people left.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's not a player
They shoot
thing.
more.
I think
They
in
do.
the later stages they shoot at a little bit more.
Yeah, when the bosses are out there, they shoot way more when there's 3 people.
I don't think it's because 3 people. I think it's just because.
I think you're being stubborn.
I think it's because.
Did you like it?
No, it's no. Look this.
What's your take on it?
No, I thought that.
Explain yourself.
I know. It plays just like the arcade. This is an arcade perfect port.
You played this in arcade?
Oh,
Yeah.
you played this in the arcade.
I played this in arcade.
You didn't play this in the
I don't
arcade?
know.
I
I'm trying
did.
to think
We
about
played
it.
this in the
Yeah, I
arcade,
played
right?
in the
We played. Isn't it the
I
same?
got murdered.
It's
Yeah,
the-
just like this.
It's
yeah.
just like
the
this.
same shit.
You know,
That's why I could say the Genesis one is better.
this is like on difficulty 5. When you first play the game, it's on difficulty 5,
Turn it
and
down. Look,
yeah,
now
I
we're
think
there.
I
There's no way
think
to
we
get
put
through
it. We should have probably turned it down. I wish it would have been balanced a little bit. When you get up to the later levels, the enemies are moving really fast. Most of the characters that you have are moving slow.
Listen, first stage,
And yeah, I
first
think
levels, great.
the first 10 levels, the first world is great. Once you
Music
get
is
out of that, it starts getting really, really hard. You know, so
And not like normal game hard
Cheap.
difficulty. Just like cheap shit you
First
can't
game
move.
yeah.
You can't do anything.
I felt like the last boss. Like I think all the bosses, they shoot really fast. I think
You can dodge though.
You could
somehow.
dodge the dragon ones though. I was scrubbing them up. But
Yeah.
the last one was just the missiles make no sense. Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
What am I even doing this?
Yeah, the last.
serious game balance issues.
Well,
Yeah.
even on the Genesis one, the last boss, you couldn't dodge the missiles anyway. They shot missiles, and you were just kind of like. I think that's the main complaint of the game is that you're going on a suicide mission to just throw you guys to the wolves, hoping to get a hit in until the last boss eventually dies.
Why
think
can't I
that's what
kill
happened.
this guy?
But I think this one for Nintendo Switch, the arcade perfect port, it's perfectly ported from the arcade, but it's hard. It's a hard game. It's a very, very difficult game, and I wish they made some of the enemy movements a little bit slower. Some of the enemies they shoot, they stay stationary and they shoot too goddamn far.
Yeah.
You know,
You gotta
shoot
use
too.
your strategic moments like this.
You know, I do like the strategy that the game overall in any iteration, whether you're talking about the Genesis, whether you're talking about the arcade, you are trying to use the best character for the situation. And it does, if you give this repeat plays, and you remember the characters' names and abilities, you can play towards trying to rescue the right ones, using them from the right stages, and getting it done that way.
There's a big strategy element that I think they could have expanded upon a little bit more, because it just feels like they're just placeholders till they die for every stage you get them. Oh, they're dead. Okay.
Yeah, and that sucks.
Gotta kill people at the top with Robbie or whatever. Oh, Robbie's dead.
Robbie's dead.
All right, you'll never see Robbie again. It's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, and it's got less stages also than the Genesis one. Genesis has 50 stages, this has 40. So they omitted what the war torn,
The army one.
the army. It was like a army world or a war torn.
Yeah, and that stage sucked too.
I just wish
Yeah.
that
It was
they-
cheap as fuck.
That was a
I
cheap
wish-
stage.
Yeah.
Listen, I wish that the one thing they did,
Uh-huh.
like when they add stuff and like tweak the game a little when they re-release it.
Yeah,
I wish they just changed how the AI is in the game.
yeah.
Just a tweak on that and
That-
make it more like balanced.
Fair. It's like
Balanced.
yeah.
Like they knew when they put this in here how cheap it was.
The first world is kind of balanced. It's not
A
that
little
it's balanced a little bit. Like
But they could have fixed it.
Yeah.
Fix this broken game.
It's-
But they did a good job on keeping it the same, but it was broken.
like M2 deserves a lot of credit for keeping it arcade perfect. But yeah, it's like it just goes to show that it was really to suck up your quarters back in the day.
They would take your allowance.
Because look how
Gives you the
fast
whole
this guy is
time.
shooting. This guy is shooting faster than a
That's
lot of the
mad.
characters can move.
Yeah, if I pick Betty, the chick with the grenades,
Look at that.
she's
Yeah, it's
dead
just like,
seconds.
look at that.
How's
And
he
we're
get
pretty
8
good
shots?
players. That's insane.
Has to get 8 shots before he stops.
That's just insane.
Look at that. You see, that's crazy. My guy's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Look at the dodge. Look at the dodge. Okay, but then.
And then he's quick, but he can't shoot that far. He shoots high, but yeah, it's like I don't know. I think the Genesis was a little bit more balanced. The
Look at this craziness. Look at him go crazy.
He's insane. That guy, that middle boss is just insane.
Ah!
All right, so graphics. It's arcade perfect. I still like the graphics. They look good today. You know, the game's moving in 60 frames. That's awesome. What do you guys think of the music?
The music of the first stage is legendary.
The music of the first area is fine.
I will play this till forever.
Yeah.
This stage.
Yeah,
The music later on got nasty.
Second stage is decent. It wasn't that bad. Then it got real bad.
Yeah.
Like that exploded.
But it's the arcade, so it is what it is.
It's me and you. Ha!
Replayability, I don't know. After you beat it, I don't know.
Well, this is like the
Never
third time
played
I've been
again.
playing it. The first part,
the first
is
the
you
first
replay it.
world, you could replay that. It's
Over and over.
and over, you know. And maybe one day we'll play with you know, everybody member mode. We throw all the members at you.
Listen, whenever he plays this for nostalgia, it's the first stage.
The music is like, oh, I remember this stage, and you're like, oh,
And
the
then
music's
it's
the
bad.
shit.
And then it gets bad.
Oh man.
So if they make a sequel, would you play it?
Yeah, hell
Yeah, I would play.
Absolutely.
I would
If
think
they
yeah.
fixed it,
Yeah, I think they would
it's a
learn.
good
Yeah,
concept.
I'm pretty. It's a great. I would love to see a sequel to
It
Game
reminds me
Ground.
of like chess if it's played right.
Yeah, a lot of potential here. You know, we wish that this version would have been tweaked a little bit with the AI, like Stikz was saying. And you know, I don't regret my purchase. I think for the money, it was fine. $8. It's good to replay.
A little reminisce.
You know, it's good to go down memory lane with this game. Glad to play it 3 players finally. And that's great. Love to see a sequel with tweaked AI, and that's pretty much that. Anyone else have any final thoughts you want to share with the rest of your final thoughts?
No, just I would like to see a sequel. You know, clean up the bad shit from the arcade, take the good stuff from the Genesis version. Don't make the computers so cheap.
Yep.
Give a little speed to the characters so we could actually dodge the bullets, and that's about it.
Well, kudos also to the Sega Ages presentation. I love the beginning. I love the little clips they do in the music, and also the extra settings that you're able to tweak the game that way. So that's, you know,
They do a good job at the port.
you know, we'll try tweaking the difficulty later. Maybe give us a little bit of a different experience. I don't want us to sound too harsh. We did have a good time playing through the game, so at least have that.
I'm having fun now.
Exactly. And that's all we got to say about that. That's our collective My Take. Let us know what your take is in the comments below. Like the video if you like it. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media. Don't forget about that podcast that we got coming up. Every other Wednesday live on Twitch, 8 o'clock p.m. Every other Monday on YouTube. Bi-weekly on that. Follow us on Radio Public if you want to give us the most support. You can also follow us on other popular services that you can see right now, from the logos. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Music Play, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher.com, Podcast.com. But Radio Public is what you want to do if you want to give us the most support. Don't forget about the Hot Challenge. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for 500 subscribers. We're going to start putting that hot sauce on the wings.
Man, I don't like
Burn
them spices.
ourselves live on what?
I said I don't like them spices.
You don't like the spices? Well, whatever.
You
We're
always
gonna,
see me in pain.
for your own personal entertainment, we're going to brave the hot sauce once again, as we did with 100 subscribers. We're going to do it again with 500. So subscribe to that YouTube channel because it's going to be on. And speaking of YouTube, we're going to see you guys again real soon, Monday through Thursday at 12 o'clock noon.